I am now going to reestablish my partner Austin and I's main positions on this policy. As Austin has already stated, the train will take a substantially long time to ride, which outweighs its benefits. According to the Assembly Bill 3034, the Safe, Reliable, High-Speed Passenger Train Bond Act for the 21st century, paragraph 2704, section 9, it concludes that plaintiffs allege that documents from defendant authority, which are recently produced persistent to a public record's request, indicate that the trip will take a minimum of 3 hours, and this is expressed on long with no local stops. Defendant authority has further indicated that there is no written documentation whatsoever to support their claim that this trip will be made in 2 hours and 40 minutes. And according to another article on Reason, even that it is highly unlikely, Reason is the site, unlikely to because it depends on trains operating at a peak speed of 220 miles per hour faster than any train in the world, and an average speed of 198 miles per hour. Such average speeds are going to be next to impossible to reach because trains will always be running on dedicated tracks designed for high-speed rails, and as the plan admits, they would be forced to slow down to 100 to 150 miles per hour in Los Angeles and the Bay Area for safety reasons. Hence, it's likely that the non-stop express trains will take 3 hours and 40 minutes. This trip could take anywhere actually from 4 to 6 hours depending on the stops. It's longer than an airplane trip and no monetary benefit in riding it. Again, as Austin stated, they are implying that there are economic benefits which will produce. They're implying that there's economic benefits, but I'm here to tell you that there's actually not any economic benefits. According to the UC Berkeley professor Ahmad Hafez, the construction of the train will produce 10 million metric tons of carbon dioxide per year of construction. And also according to Baruch Feinbaum, transportation policy analyst, electricity for the California trains will come from coal-fired power plants, leading to more pollution. So as you can see, it actually won't help our economy, it could actually hurt our economy. In addition, Darrell stated that if the roads were not fixed, then the conditions would stay poor. No one said the conditions would stop being poor. This is an irrelevant statement. Also, again, my opponent there implies that increased speeding will increase the process of building a better infrastructure. Well, of course it will. If you give more money to anything, then of course it's going to do better. My opponent also states that there's not enough money for this project. While yes, he is correct, there are ways to allocate enough money for the new roads and the high-speed rail. They're all legal ways. Is this really what Americans want to invest in? According to the Assembly Bill 3034, the Central Valley Project from Proposition 1A bond funds. The Central Valley Project is accordingly ineligible to receive Proposition 1A bond funding by reason of this violation. Also, he also said that there is funding. Well, actually, in the Assembly Bill online, it says that the plaintiffs allege that there is no funding committed, available, or in place for the entire 300-mile segment. There might be funding for the short part, which is only from the Central Valley to San Fran, which isn't a very long part. But there is no private funding, nor further federal funding, and no state funding that is or can be committed to this entire 300-mile segment. So yes, only a portion of it could be built, but they cannot commit to the full 300 miles that they tell us that they're going to be investing in. So basically, to conclude, it is obvious that right now our economy is not able or in the right mindset to fund such a request by my opponents. The government, as of right now, is already allocating a lot of funds and policies to help infrastructure in America. It should be obvious now that these funds and policies are enough. Thank you.